some sports, but I want to get to Preach Boy Kyrie
Oh, man.
because it's similar to this. He missed, I think, a game yesterday. He allegedly, I'm not sure, I couldn't find it anywhere cited from him, but it said that no, he doesn't like what's going on in the country, so he didn't play. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. Y'all can fact check me or not. But if it
They say
is,
he hasn't been
Steve,
talking much at all about what's
yeah,
going on.
I think he does. If he was saying a lot that he don't like what's going on, I think mentally he got a lot going on.
yo,
So I'm
I'll
gonna go to Mills. I'm gonna go to Mills because Freak's gonna wild out already. I know we're gonna him and I gonna get to arguing. So Mills, what you feel about this? About him saying that he can't play ball because he don't like what's going on in the country.
oh my god.
Uh, I think it's a pure bag of shells.
A pair,
It's a it's
I don't. I
a
don't know.
mere bag
A
of
mere-
A
chips.
pure, the purest
A pure
bag,
bag.
straight
No, I
from
said
the
pure.
Atlantic Ocean.
I said pure. I
Pure,
know what
straight-
he said,
straight
man.
from the Atlantic.
But
I'm crying.
I don't know. I think Kyrie bogus.
Ooh,
Uh,
big word, Mills.
I mean, he can do other things. It says a video of him having had a party, a sister party, no mask on, just chilling, living his life. I think he was doing
Dancing.
a salt man or something. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the man was just
Copyrighted.
doing his thing. And his team. They say he got a lot of personal things going on. They're standing behind him 100%. But they're not going to give out no information. They're gonna let him do it himself. I think he's going on 4 games that he missed. But we ultimately won't know what's going on until Kyrie step, to the platform and let the world know. But
If he wants to.
if he wants to. But one thing that I read that I was a little confused about, I don't know what type of relationship that Kyrie and Steve Nash got, but when did a grown man ever get the right to call somebody Kai? Like Steve Nash called the man Kai. Like,
Yeah.
why are you calling this grown man Kai? Like, what kind of
Yo.
relationship? That's the big thing.
I swear.
Maybe that's why he's not playing. I don't know if Steve Nash is going down the wrong lane.
I didn't
Wow, I
he's
missed
making
that. I
Kyrie
missed
You're
that.
uncomfortable.
wildly. Mills
I
wild.
missed that.
He's calling the man Kai, bro. This man is.
We called Kai. What you
was
call it? What was
30.
that dude name?
Nah, we ain't calling nobody Kai.
Sophomore year. What was his name?
His
We
name
called-
was Kyrie.
Yeah, we ain't calling him. What do we call him?
No, we called him Kyrie. Oh, I think whatever his last name was.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. But
My man Kai.
I don't know. Brad, you got something to say about that?
About Kyrie or calling somebody Kai? For me, it's twofold for me. I think, I think Kyrie's showing his privilege.
I think therefore
You know
I
what I mean?
am.
I think Kyrie's showing his privilege,
That's true.
and
Bingo.
I think and it's nuanced because I think a lot of it is these basketball players, a lot of them showing their privilege because it's twofold. Because as basketball players, this as a basketball player, like if you're this good, you're probably this good by 13, 14. You getting the red carpet rolled out for you. They signed $100 million, $20 million contracts, and it's like, bro, I got bread. I got wealth. I don't need to move like how my grandfather moved to get along, to keep along, to get along. I can move different. I am moving different. So I think Kyrie is showing his privilege, and a lot of people, ain't used to that. But on me, on some level, I'm watching this like, all right, that's what it is. On some level, as a black man, as a person, just watching it, it's like he's just showing his privilege. He's doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But as a basketball fan, I want Kyrie to play. I want him to play, blah, 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 blah. But as a black man, it's different. These basketball players got $100 million contract, $200 million is real money. And you can't tell them nothing. It's different. It's a different vibe. It's a different man. And he just putting it out for the display. And that is what it is. Man. That's what I take from it.
I don't think we're necessarily gonna argue, Mike, because I agree. Like I'm not mad at Kyrie showing his privilege because we know that the dominant society has been doing that for years, right? That they have that liberty when you get to that position. So I do understand that, right? I like if you can get away with it, then get away with it, and he's getting away with it. So I'm not necessarily upset about that per se. But I don't. I just want him to like be honest about it though. Like you don't have to like. And in all fairness to Kyrie, he hasn't said anything, so I don't know what's going on with Kyrie. But like, if it's this whole what's going on in the world, you can miss me with that, right? You can miss me with that, right? Because that like whatever, like okay, where everybody else is going through it.
But you just made it like it should be on a 9 level.
But I go to work. Do you go to work?
Yeah,
everybody else go to work.
But you ain't got $100 million in the bank.
That's why. But that has nothing to do with it.
That's privilege. That's wealth.
No,
that's
and I said if you can exert your privilege, then do that. That's fine. I'm not upset about that. I'm just saying you can miss me with the saying, "Oh my God, my life is crashing down because everything is coming on around me." You could just miss me with it, and that may be me being insensitive, and that just it is what it is. But I'm just saying for me personally. I'm over Kyrie. Like I'm done with him. I think he's garbage as a basketball player. I don't think he's that good. Me personally, I don't think he's that good anymore. And then with all these other antics, I just like like if LeBron is doing this, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. But like, bro, like stop.
Hey, I agree with Rad and Mills. I mean Rad and Mills, Rad and Preach. Right? Because for me, it is him. Using his black privilege. That's all it is, right? Because if
not black, but just it's rich privilege.
I'm saying, him is rich privilege.
Yeah,
whatever.
That ain't black.
Nah, it's black. It's a little black too.
No, it ain't black.
Nah,
that ain't black.
It's black. It's black too.
Nigga, if it's black, I could do it. I can't do that.
Well,
nigga, no, it's rich. That's wealth.
That's my point.
That's not our privilege. No, it's not.
That's my point.
Right. Go to your place of work and then tell them, yo.
What I'm saying
bruh. Yo, it's crazy out here.
But I'm talking about all the stuff that's happened. I'm out
here. Imagine hearing Gordon Hayward say, I need some time off. My life too tough. People are like, get out of here, white boy.
Even with the whole, he didn't want to come back to the bubble, all that stuff. That is black privilege.
That's not
somebody
black privilege. That's a wealth privilege because you're saying our white counterparts, they don't have to do that. They just say, yo, I hurt my fingernail. Can I get off? You know what I'm saying? Or they just don't show up and I'm just giving it a stacked bundle. You can say what you want to say.
LeBron can do that. What are you talking about?
Because he has wealth. We're talking about wealth.
We ain't got to talk about that. But, Rad,
it's not black.
What you said. No,
it's black.
I agree, Rad. I see what you're talking about. But I would say this. If Americans could, right, we get time off, we get vacation, right? But besides that, if we could just wake up and say, like, yo, there's so much going on right now. I'm not coming to work. Just do that.
That's a wealthy thing.
Everybody would do that.
Yeah, but that's
right?
wealth.
If what I'm saying, like if America just gave us like America's messed up days, and we could use them, right? After the whole George Floyd thing, I would have took off a week.
True.
If I could have, but I can't because they're gonna be, man, bring your black ass to work. Like, nobody want to hear that.
So you are agreeing with me?
But I'm saying that I have no problem with Kyrie doing it, right? Just because he can't do it, I'm not going to hate on it, right? Respect, hate the game, don't hate the player type of thing, right? Yeah. I'm not mad at Kyrie at all for doing it. And I see a lot of people saying he a bozo, like Mills just said. But no, Mills a company man, like crazy. So Mills, like it's people like Kyrie that call off for Mills, and Mills mad all the time. The Mills Steve Nash,
I'm definitely Kyrie.
Showing up, yeah. So I have no problem with him doing it. If the Nets are cool with it, if his teammates are cool with it, and if Kyrie really needs some time away. And I don't have a problem with him going to a sister party. Because once I call off work, I can do wherever I want. It don't matter what I do after that. If I call off, I'm off. It don't matter if I go to the house. It don't matter if I go catch a game. It don't matter about nothing. If I'm off, I'm off.
Check it out. Come and check us out as we think it's a sports show. Come see what we about. Check it out. Come and check us out as we think it's a sports show. Come see what we about. Hey, Mike.